Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to the 5th broadcast of the 4Ls initiatives, where we live, love, learn, and hopefully, ultimately, leave a legacy. My name is Wella, and today we'll be looking at Dare to Live on your own terms. Dare to live your life on your own terms. Continue to like our videos, share, and like our pages, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Follow us as we leave a legacy. Let's make an impact together. Okay? So, like I said, we'll be looking at living your life on your own terms. Right? How should your life be lived? On whose terms should your life be lived? This is a very important question because a lot of us tend to make decisions based on what people will think or what people will say, right? Societal expectations. We tend to do what is normal, or what we think is normal, or what people think is normal, right? How should you live your life? On whose terms should you live your life? It's not a trick question. I'm very, very serious. On whose terms should you live your life? When you want to make a decision in your life, when you want to choose a cause of action, who do you listen to? Who are you listening to? You see, we tend to follow the crowd in things that we do. Oh, this is a normal thing to do. This is what everybody does. So what? So what if everybody does that? Who says that that's the right thing to do? Who says that that's the better thing for your life? Who determines how you should live your life? You see, it brings us back to being in touch with your Creator. That source that you go to for guidance, that you go to for advice, that will lead you to where you're supposed to go. If you're in touch with your source, then that's the only voice that you should be listening to. That is the only voice that should count. In my mind, once you have aligned with God, that's all you need. Alignment with God is what you need. And the reason we have the problems that we have today in terms of people following the crowd is because they've not aligned with their Creator. You haven't heard the voice of God. The voice of God telling you what to do or where to go. Then you would listen to man. Then you would have space for other people to talk to you and determine what you should do. Dare to be different. Who says you cannot be different? Who says everybody else is going left, you cannot go right? Trust me, it's fashionable to be different. And a lot of times we're realizing that different is not wrong. In fact, different is usually right nowadays. Look at back in the days when we all thought the earth was flat. Everybody thought it was flat, and that was normal for us back then. And then a couple of people came and said, no, let's look at this again. It's possible that this thing is not flat, it's fair, it's round. I'm sure people were looking at them like, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Yes. At the point in time that flat was normal, sphere was abnormal. Round was a no-go area. So people looked at them as crazy. What are we talking about? But were they right? So things that we think are normal today, in 50 years' time, will probably be abnormal. That's what I'm talking about. So why are you following the crowd? As long as you are, convinced, you have the conviction that this is where you should go, then you best be going. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody is stopping you. Listen, people can advise, and there's nothing wrong with advising. Yeah, I also advise once in a while if I'm consulted, right? There's nothing wrong with advising. But that is what it is, an advice. And it remains an advice. It is for you to listen to it, take what you want to take from it, dump the rest. And if you don't want to take anything, no pressure. The important thing is going back to your inner mind and aligning with the voice of God, aligning with His will, and then just doing what you have to do. It's that simple. Only God's voice counts. Only His voice counts. Even parent to child or children becomes an advice eventually. And we're gonna look at that topic, very soon. How to parent, or your responsibilities as parents, in different stages of your child's life. At some point, when they become adults, you have to let go and just play the role of a consultant. And what is a consultant? You have to wait for them to consult you. And if and when they consult you, then you give your advice. No pressure. Let go. Come on. Let go and let this child live his own life. Let him make his own mistakes. Let him fall down and pick himself up. You did the same thing. So allow him do, that for his life. Let him have his own experiences, not yours. You have to let go at some point. You see, a lot of people are living their lives for other people. In fact, there are some people who wake up every day to watch what the next person is going to do. Why? So that they can, bitch and talk and judge. Look at how she's wearing her hair. Look at what she's wearing. Look at the way she's carrying herself. Look at the way she's dancing. Look at who she's hanging out with. Look at, come on. You know what I say? If you have time to be looking at somebody else's life, to be, determining what somebody else should be doing or judging the person, then you are lifeless. You don't have a life. Or yours is going downhill and you want to drag other people along with you. So all you do is talk about what that person is doing and what the other person is not doing right. Like you are the judge of the world. Like seriously, if you hear anybody talking, all they do is talk about other people, run from the person. Because guess what? They are going to talk about you too. They will bring you down. As soon as you turn your back, they will talk about you. So run from the person. All they do is, if you wear white today, white is wrong. If you wear black tomorrow, black is the one that is wrong. Like nothing you do is right as far as they are concerned. Nothing is right. So why do you want to listen to those kind of people? God is the only judge. The rest are just haters. They are haters. All they do is hate. And like I said, it is because their own life is not going very well. They want to pull you down. So you can't be listening to such people. Look at how she spent money on her wedding. Oh, her dress was not even fine. Oh, she did not do her hair. Oh, she made up too much. What's your business? What is your problem? Is it your life? Is it your makeup? Is it your hair? Like seriously, is it your own dress? Is it your money? Like, I can't get people these days. They wake up and the first thing they do is go and see how the other person did or what they did. Like, but I mean, I've given up wondering about these people, because I've just summed it up to the fact that you are probably failing and you want others to fail with you. You want to drag others with you. You know, someone that is falling down, you know, he wants to make sure everybody else, you know, is down with him. So they don't surprise me. People like that don't surprise me anymore, right? And that's my point. That's why you don't need to listen to people that are hating, that are judging. God is the only judge. Jesus Christ said to people who wanted to stone a woman that they said committed adultery, what did he say? If you're without sin, cast the first stone. Go ahead and throw the first stone at her. He didn't say she did not sin. He didn't say that what she did was right or wrong. All he's saying is, oh, you want to stone her, eh? Okay. If you know that you have not sinned before, go ahead and throw the stone. Let the person that is holy throw the stone. And what happened? Gradually, everybody left. Nobody stoned her. What does that tell you? Nobody is without sin. In fact, do you know what I say? I say that the one who is shouting the most, thief, thief, thief. In fact, the person just stole last night. The loudest voice, oh, adulterer, oh, unfaithful, oh, the person just committed that same act, even in a worse way. That is how I sum it up. So you can't listen to such people. You can't allow people. You wear your hair one way and somebody say, no, how can you do that? It's not good for the office. It doesn't look like a woman. It doesn't make you look responsible. Who determines responsible? Who determines responsible? You. Why? You know, for me, as far as I'm concerned, if what you're doing is not affecting another person, what's their business, really? What's their business? So you need to take control of your life and stop being tossed to and fro. As soon as you align with your inner mind, as soon as you align with God, you're fine. Do you, man? Do what you have to do. It's nobody's business, right? Don't let societal approval drive you. Whose society don't help? Don't let them drive you. When the shit hits the fan, they will so leave you. None of the advisors will be there to help you. If you make the wrong turn based on their advice, they won't be there to help you. So what are we talking about? What are we saying? Right? Something happens to you and you cannot face the world based on what just happened to you. You are too ashamed to face the world. Is the world any better? Do you know the shame they are going through? Do you know their own shit? Do you know the skeletons they have in their cupboards? Come off it, man. Who is it in the world that you cannot face? If you are able to face God, then who is that human being that you cannot face? Get off your high horse. What is it? What shame? Are you the first person? Are you the first person that thing has happened to? There's nothing new under the sun. Your business failed. So what? Are you the first? Thousands of others have failed. You don't know where the next meal is coming from. Are you the first? Is that what's going to make you commit suicide? Is that what is going to make you commit suicide? What, you're too proud? It's pride now. Pride cannot allow you come out and say, oh, I can't feed my family. because of that you go and kill yourself. Trust me, you're not the first person. You're not the only one. Your pain is not bigger than the other person's own. It's just a different type of pain. So why is it driving you to go and commit suicide? Why are you thinking of giving up? Who even invented the word suicidal? Why? Why should anybody, shame of facing the next person, drive you to go and kill yourself? Is it their life? Are they any better than you? Do you know the shit that they've done? If you know what that person just did last night, you remove the cloak from your head and laugh. What are you talking about? If you hear what people are going through, if you know what people are doing for money, the same money that you want to kill yourself for, my dear, you will live, and you will live proudly. I'm not here, comparing different levels of pain, or one person's pain is bigger than the other. All I'm saying is, trust me, you're not alone. Others have survived it, so you can survive it. Just bond with God, and He'll see you through any situation. He says that He will not allow us go through anything that is bigger than us. For every situation He allows us to go through, He has given us the solution. He has given us the way out. So start being creative and look for the way out. Start praying more. Start talking to God more. Don't listen to people. All they want to do is bring you down. But fear of acceptance. Who is the one accepting? Who is that person accepting? The one that is holy. Come on. The only acceptance you should be looking for is God's acceptance. Who in the world is holy? Who is without sin? So why should I be waiting for their acceptance? Are you kidding? If we were to even measure sin, if sins had different weights, I'm sure theirs will be heavier. So what are we talking about acceptance? Man, don't die before your time. Don't let anyone drive you to an early grave. Nobody is worth it. Stop pondering what will they think? What will they, if they see me like that, if they hear about, who cares? Nobody is important enough for you to worry about. Simple. Once you're okay with it, you think God is okay with it, move on. The only two people that matter is yourself and God. God and yourself. Don't die for anyone. Don't die because you don't know what they will say. Oh, shame. Oh, I cannot deal. Oh, this person hurt me, so I'm going to. This person abused me, so I'm going to. They are not worth it. Nobody is worth it. Nobody is worth dying for. So please, please and please, live your life on your own terms. I mean, I understand he who pays the piper dictates the tune. So for example, if you're trying to please your boss, because that's where your next paycheck is coming from, that's fine, so I get it. But why anyone else? I understand if you want to please your customer because that's where your next paycheck is coming from. Yeah. But if the person is not putting food on your table, okay, so what's the connection? What will this person think? What will that person think? If he thinks like this and like that, they call you whatever name they want to call you. Name's not a finish now. They'll keep calling. So I don't get it when people are confused because of other people, because of what other people think. I don't get it, and I will never get it. Please do you. Do what you want to do. Live your life the way you want to live it. Okay? And I'm also reaching out to the desolate, to the people who are almost giving up on life because of one stain in their life or the other, because of something in their past that they cannot get past. It's not bigger than shame. You see, I sum it all around. Oh, I'm too ashamed to face the world. The people who you are facing are ashamed themselves. They are just putting up a face. Trust me. The people who you are ashamed to face, worse has happened to them. The only difference is that they're bracing it, man, and they're, moving on. Some are pretending as if everything is fine. Some are saying, okay, so what if everything isn't fine? I'm only human. I can make mistakes. Things can happen to me. But I'll rise up and I'll move on. I'm not going to kill myself. Because the other people are not killing themselves. I'm going to live my life. Oh yeah, wait now. Wait until the shame kills you. Wait until the hunger kills you. Don't bring the death upon yourself. Wait until that thing that you're afraid of takes your own life. If God has not given up on you, why would you give up on yourself? Because of what? Who? Your neighbor? Your colleague? His own life better. Guys, please, live your precious life. Life is sweet, oh. It is very sweet. It's very tasty. If you don't know, come, let me tell you and show you how sweet this life is. It's very sweet. So please chill. Wash your face. Look good. Come out. Nothing they happen. They caught you doing something terrible. Yeah, pray for forgiveness and move on. They have done worse. The one that wants to, kill you, they've done worse. Now only person where they catch na him be thief. Just because they did not catch him doesn't mean he hasn't done worse. So live it up. Get up your high horse and live your life. Forget about the next person. Okay? And we're gonna be, picking specific topics around this area and be delving, into as we progress. Live your life on your own terms. Align with God and do you. Okay? And I hope I made sense to somebody. Drop your comments, like, and share this video. Thank you very much. God bless you.